So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose... And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Spain are looking to go forward now. Not the most accurate pass. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good ball, good take. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for the run. He slings it in. Rabiot. And smartly reclaimed. Pedri is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I think this fella, Alex Grimaldo, is about as attacking as a modern-day fullback can be.
Oh, good climb! Harmlessly behind. Olise. Ball's gone out of play. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And a goal kick. Grimaldo. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Hernandez is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, that's a key interception. Hernandez. Looking for options for movement.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's only too happy to take that back. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
And he cuts out the supply.
France have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And he's picked out the run. Rabiot. He's had a shot! Goal, France! And we have liftoff! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Spain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. That's good vision. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Pinches it off him. Oh, well played, well played. Deftly away.
Spain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Well timed, excellent interception. Llorente. They get a throw in. It's an inviting looking ball that, and he was quick to react. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Yamal. Nice bit of trickery. Rodri. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oh, just skipped Pedri! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's heaved it away. Now it's Mbappe. That has been cut short. Eric Garcia. Ronaldo. He can run onto that, and that is expertly dealt with. And he's there to belt it away. Ball is over the line. Rodri. Knocks it into space. Pedri. And he whips it across.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support, and the chances gone a-begging.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Look at the space here. Oh, shooting chance! And it's come back out to him. And they've got rid. Tchouaméni gets a foot in here, tries to play it through, and he's picked it up out wide. And he's managed to get free. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Could be danger here. Chance for a shot! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
France are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Time and again they are repelled. Rabiot. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Oyarzabal. What's going wide left? He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. He leaps for it. And there's a goal. Back to within one. Interesting. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that was vital. Rodri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal makes a dash for it. Koundé, Upamecano, great vision. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And he's there to get it away. Out for a throw. That's been cut out, well played. Mbappe goes looking wide. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's a fine interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Yamal picks it up out wide. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And he thumps it clear. And he's quick to return it. Shot chance! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Well, from the defence's perspective, it showed why they have to stay focused all the time. You have to keep your shape, communication is key, and you daren't switch off.
It's Ruiz. Yamal. Llorente in acres of space out wide. Terrific effort! And a neat finish! Spain are all square! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Saliba did incur the wrath of the referee and deserved it. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
That was travelling. Spain have scored 2 quick goals here and are right back on level terms. Grimaldo spots it and intercepts. That has not gone well. Can he get it through? Oh, perfectly measured that. Yamal. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That ball looks a good one. Now it's Barcola. He's found the way. And a chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. Now it's Oyarzabal. Driving forward. Can he finish? A little bit quick to recover this. Caught offside that time. Fabian Ruiz. He's going to be disappointed with that. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Pass somewhat off target.
That was lovely, that.
Upamecano cuts out the pass. Couldn't squeeze it through. Rodri aims beyond the defence. Barcola receives it in a wide position. Chance! And he's done it! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 16.
So we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Nico Williams just eases him off the ball, and here's Elise. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now it's Elise. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Pedri. Well, that looks a decent ball. William, and the shot! Threads one in. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's got away. Real chance! And that's a tiny finish. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
France go up by 2 and are looking good.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that...
Big chance! And it's fallen kindly here. Oh, good finish. Just one goal in it now. Game on. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Spain cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Spain do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
That's rather hopeful. In he goes again. And no mistake. What remarkable powers of recovery.
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off...
Shoots! Goal! Spain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been a an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Doesn't quite get there. Tchouaméni picks it up from the goal kick. And no, that was never going to make it. That pass has been well intercepted. Pedri, just about up to the hour now. Spain still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Barcola has the space to scheme. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Time for a change in personnel. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Kone. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
France really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And it's made its way to him.
Cambio de jugadores en España.
So, third corner of the game.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 10.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Pedri. Now it's Dani Olmo. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Tries to pass it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kone. Now, can they get him away?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Towering header! He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Pedri. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Koundé. Kante with the slide tackle there. He is through here. Conte. Chance, surely! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal
Corner number
17,
4 coming up here.
El dorsal 21, el dorsal 19, el dorsal 5. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 7, el dorsal 26, el dorsal 11, el dorsal 12. Cambio de jugadores.
Spain have the chance to go the other way. Pino is onto this. Conte.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, important interception. Grimaldo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Kone. Now it's Mbappe, and he's running through. Mbappe. There's the shot! Well taken goal. They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing. So again, we have parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got...
Takes a shot! Goal, Spain! And they've got their lead back. That was a given, it always was.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Spain with the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Barcola's cross. They're up to 5 corners now. Conte! And a truly agonising miss.
Conte clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
He's picked his way through.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He's having a shot, and again. And there's a goal. It's offside, I think. Yes, it is offside.
And needless to say, he disagrees.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Now it's Olise. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pedro Porro. And here's Dani Olmo. And he's straight offside. Pedri. He's got away. Shapes to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Ferran and the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Barcola. Kone. And that is a little undercooked. Neatly clipped into space. No way through. Pedri. Looking to play him in. Now there, and the shot! It's bounced back off the post.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And he's managed to get free. And he's certainly onside here. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
OK, it didn't quite come off on this occasion, but you get the feeling as a team they might want to just stick with this approach.
He's on it. Can he get away? He's shifting. Shot a goal! And yes, it's there! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Peach. With so little time left, grandstand finish. That was beautiful, something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
France give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Oh, super ball! Great chance! And that's a sharp finish. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Spain have surely won it, or so you would think. Decent chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It's all becoming so easy. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Spain visibly comfortable, now up by 3. This looks promising. Quality ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Olise! And he's lifted it over. There's a sharp little ball here. Can he finish? Goal! They're back within reach! It was casual, it was... And time is up. Spain have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me.
Jackie! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Upamecano, and that's been intercepted. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I get the feeling, Peter, that this guy...
Shot a goal! It's in!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
France finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. The referee's awarded a free... Oh, he's taken it. Diogo Costa, and he's gone looking for safety. Now it's Bernardo Silva, and he's lost his man here. And that is masterful defending. Inacio gets over and intercepts. Nuno Mendes, nicely aimed pass, spread neatly. Nuno Mendes is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well-timed, excellent interception. That is ended up in no man's land. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Some resolute defending there. Pedro Neto. Pulls it back.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
In once more. Shoots! In he goes again! And that's in! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Ronaldo at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And now he has two. So that's two now without reply.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything that...
Tries one from range! Great effort, but no way through. France with the corner, they're first. He'll try from distance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Cherki clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. And that's asking too much of anyone and everyone. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cherki. That is Conte. And that is a little undercooked. Ruben Neves. Played back. Kante kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking to play him in. That's been cut out, well played.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Great defending, strong and determined. That has been cut short. Olise, cute ball now, how can he reach it? Real chance here, goes for a shot! He's got a goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Spread it left. Hernandez. Looking for options for movement. Stood up well to him there. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Great ball, and he's in here. Big chance! And a neat finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Barcola.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Mbappe. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. Can he latch on to this? Hernandez kept his eye on it, and he's there. And this is Ronaldo. Pinches it off him. Great vision. Chouameni threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he's quick to get rid. Nicked it back promptly. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Cherki. France have hit a quick-fire double here and are right back on level terms. Conte. And here's Mbappe. And a chance! Goal! France! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
France have their lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Conte, and the pass is intercepted. And here's Rafael Leao, who played through for the wide man. Olise, Chouameni, Cherki, showing great feet there. Tries to pass it through. There's the shot! Well taken goal. And they're threatening to fly away here. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, the ball was there to be hit, Peter, but wow, even so, that's never easy. Everything has to be perfect for that to come off.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now that looks a decent ball. And that has sent him sprawling. France are looking to go forward now. Not the most accurate pass. Can he get on the end of this? Conte. France looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Olise. That is good alertness. Conte. And Cherki just eases him off the ball. Mendes charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, well played. Chouameni, that looks a good cross. And he's intervened well there. João Cancelo. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Chouameni. Now, can they get him away? Well, that's beautifully weighted. Diogo Costa gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Aimed beyond the defence. It's not an especially good pass, that. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, nicely intercepted. Koundé. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Barcola. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ruben Neves makes a dash for it. Knocks it into space. That's the keeper's ball. Chouameni, Mbappe, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Nicely weighted ball, and he was quick to react. Bernardo Silva, he won't be happy with that one. Forwards and with intent. Ruben Neves, spread out to the left. Now it's Rafael Leao. Looking for the run. Tries to play it through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That's the end of the first 45.
France are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, who could have predicted a scoreline like this after just 45 minutes? The sides separated by 2.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 11. À sa place.
So let's get the ball rolling. Bruno Fernandes. He's had it taken off him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's looking wide. France come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Oh, super ball. Can he finish? Goal! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Just 1 in it now.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Inacio makes the interception. Portugal have it back and can go again. Can he get it through? Barcola. Good play on the left-hand side here. Cherki. Now the delivery. Cherki! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Looking for options for movement. Chouameni. Now it's Mbappe. And he is deftly away. Mbappe was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that...
He's having a hit! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Looking for the run. Oh, that was vital. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that... Oh, no, this does not look good. Cherki. Driving forward. And he's managed to get free. Great chance! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Now, can they get him away? Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And here's Neto. And Bernardo Silva! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And they're back on the ball again. Cristiano Ronaldo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's going to have his name taken. And here's Mbappe. And he's been shifted off it. Can he get on the end of this? France still have the cards to affect this game. Mbappe! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Le numéro 24.
So, third quarter of the game.
Le numéro 25.
Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Pedro Neto.
That was lovely, that.
He's got away. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
A probing pass. Well, they've got it again. Cristiano Ronaldo, real chance! And he's stuck it away! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
But pour l'équipe du Portugal.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Portugal cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Koundé does really well to win the ball there. Keeper's got good distance on that. Ruben Dias powering forward here. Conte. Koundé cuts out the pass. Upamecano. Chouameni. Passing is crisp and sharp. Good ball, good take. Big chance! One-on-one! That's Doué. Shapes to shoot! Good strike, quite an alarm.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 19.
France get their fourth corner.
Le numéro 3. Digne. Attention, changement.
And now they can spring out of defence. Looking to play him in. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Digne. Costa gets across to intercept that. Gonzalo Ramos. Now that's well seen too. Nuno Mendes. It's played through for him. Tries a shot! And it's Digne.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Portugal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Doué, he is through here. And the shot! It's a goal! Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And here's Mbappe. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, delightful ball. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. That's a little off target. Played out wide. No, didn't quite have the weight on it. He's had a shot! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Le numéro 2.
Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that's a key interception. That's going wide left. And it's Akliouche. Knocks it into space. Akliouche. Gusto. And no, that was never going to make it. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Gusto.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Driven forward. Mbappe might just make this. Gonzalo Ramos. It's a pretty loose pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Rafael Leao in acres of space out wide. Well, that is one way to stop him. And he's quick to snatch it back. Just 5 minutes left. And here's Mbappe. Dembele, Has it out wide and in space. There's the header! And that's a good finish. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Le numéro 20.
France have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Akliush. Inacio promptly onto that, and that is that. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Cristiano Ronaldo
Really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Good read, needed to be. Oh, easy pickings there. And this is Ronaldo. And he's running through. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's gone forward. There will be 4 extra minutes. Corner number 2 then. That's a cute ball. Ruben Diaz spots it and intercepts. Doué finding himself in space. They're up to 5 corners now. And it's made its way to him. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Pass somewhat off target. He's shifting through the gears here. Brilliantly cut out. Costa. Akliush. That's going to go a long way. That's that, the end. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, there may be nothing resting on it, Pete.
He leaps for it! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Dani Olmo, real chance here. Dani Olmo. Oh, great leap! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better than...
Lewandowski! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And can he finish? No, just not quite.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
And it's Valverde. It's a promising position. Valverde. Can he finish? And it's there. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that really is so impressive. It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking.
Shot a goal! And needless to say, that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Chouameni, well, we expected better, and so did he. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Can he get on the end of this? That looks a good ball through, and he's intervened well there. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Madrid clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And this is Lewandowski. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. De Jong has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Mbappe! Now, can they get him away? Balde. Oh, he's found support out wide. The most accurate pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries a shot! It's hit the upright. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Valverde cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Decent chance! And he has his goal. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Madrid leading now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Expertly cut out, really. And he shoots! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And he's done it again. It's Lewandowski! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Lewandowski clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Rodrigo.
That was lovely, that.
Bellingham. He's found a way through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Rudiger getting this one clear. Great vision. Now this could be a chance. Great chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're threatening to fly away here. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Goes for a shot! Oh, good finish. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this?
Pretty robust defending.
Now who's going to be first to this? Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's having a shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He's looking wide. Threads one in. And he's picked it up out wide. Tossed to the back post.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Driving forward. Picked out brilliantly.
Lewandowski really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, how good is he? About as smooth as it gets. Back to within 1. Interesting. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him. And the shot! Dispatched clinically. What remarkable powers of recovery.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Played out towards the right wing. Rudiger cuts it out. Carreras. Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's in plenty of space here. Dani Olmo. Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here and are right back on level terms. Tries to pass it through. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is a brilliant interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Tries to play it through. Pedri. It's a throw-in. No way through, so back it comes. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Balde. De Jong. And he's being shifted off it. Looking for the run. Rodrigo wants to run onto this. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And the pass is intercepted. He's through here. Eric Garcia. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Ambitious ball here. That's good vision. And it's made its way to him. It's a goal kick. Eric Garcia gathers from the goal kick. Can he get it through? And this is Lewandowski. Pedri. Oh, super ball. He's had a shot! Goal! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete. Rodrigo! Straight at the keeper.
Rodrigo might be slightly consoled by at least hitting the target.
He's having a hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Dani Olmo. That has been cut short. Looking for options for movement.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement.
Impressive jump! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Casado. Dani Olmo. And this is Lewandowski. And that brings the first half to a close. Lewandowski is the hat-trick hero and the man most responsible for this spectacular turnaround. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Barcelona taking a one-goal lead into the second half. This could so easily change if the first half is any sort of a guide. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Some really good ball movement. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Olmo. Engages and forces... And the shot! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Barcelona now in a position far more desirable.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Dani Olmo picks it up out wide. It's a searching pass. Low into the middle. Pedri, and he's lost his man here. Now, who's going to be first to this? I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. De Jong on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits...
Shoots! And he has kept it out somehow.
Rodrigo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now he's got space here, and it's been played through. And he's got away from it. Well read, and the danger is averted. Eder Militao clears without hesitation. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Shot, surely! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
Corner
dorsal
number
20
2 then.
será sustituido por el dorsal 11.
Looking to play him in. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Pedri. He's through here. He's in, must be! Big chance! And he hits the net! And they are disappearing out of sight. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quick.
Chance for a shot! And a neat finish. And they are right back within touch. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Shapes to shoot! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Rafinha certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Now it's Rafinha.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. Yeah. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied. Valverde! That was travelling. Koundé aims beyond the defence. He's a sharp little ball here. Spread neatly. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Well, played right into his path. And he's managed to get free. And the finish! Another big chance that gets away.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
De Jong. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Lewandowski. Now he's running away. There's the shot! And that's a sharp finish. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So now the difference is 3. That looks a good ball through. Rodrigo, real chance! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it.
Takes a shot! And there's a goal! They're back within reach! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted, and he seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Madrid making further changes here, and in quick succession. Madrid may be down, but not out just yet. He won't be happy with that one. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! And that's in! Simplicity itself.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
Barcelona culpably stronger, better, superior. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he was quick to react. Casado. Now that looks a decent ball. Ferran Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's cut it out. Pedri. Now it's Lewandowski. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9 será sustituido por el dorsal 14. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Ferran Torres really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to...
And a chance! And no mistake. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
How many? Just how many? Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Garcia claims comfortably. Rodrigo, they're urging him to shoot. Araujo deals with that comfortably. So their 4th corner of the game. Garcia gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, nicely intercepted. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Rashford. Rashford finds himself offside. So we have further activity on the bench here. He's got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
It's good to see that, Peter. He put in a very good day's work, and you can't do a lot more. It's a well-deserved rest.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Ferran Torres. Good running, strong and purposeful. Just eases him off the ball. Ceballos. Alaba making good progress. Vinicius Junior receives it in a wide position. Well, they've got it again. Big chance! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency.
He's going for goal! Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Alaba ready to try one. He's gone for the shots. Decent hit from there. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. Brahim Diaz coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
This ended up in no man's land. That's going to go a long way. Caught offside that time. Rafinha. Araujo. Camavinga going forward. Camavinga. Oh, this is a very good run. Brahim Diaz takes a shot! Gavi. Carvajal, challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. João Cancelo. And that could set him on his way. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Pass somewhat off target. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, important interception. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Rashford, and there's green grass ahead of him. Tries a shot! Goal!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So now the difference is 3. And he's going to have his name taken. No, not quite. Oh, Red, nice interception. Last chance, perhaps. Gavi. Casado. And it's Rashford. No, no way through. Knocks it into space. Well, this is surely their last chance. There's a no-nonsense tackle. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. There's the shot! themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline.
6 minutos de descuento.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. It's played through for him. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Mbappe is flagged offside. Gavi. Well, that is one way to stop him. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Rashford. Now that's well seen too. Camavinga. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, it's come loose. Casado. And it's Gavi. Gavi has got himself a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Ceballos, Camavinga, he's picked his way through. Oh, shooting chance! No, it's wide. That should be it. That will be it. Barcelona have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim, well,
it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity and conviction, in tempo even, and that's not a bad thing.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Pass is just off target. Chouameni knocks it into space. Carreras cuts it out. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponent. He's not going to fall for cheap tricks either. He's just not that type to dive into tackles.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Valverde. He's got away. Vinicius Junior!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rudiger. Oh, this is a great position. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Can he spark a counter here? Lovely shot at goal! It's in he goes again. He's delivered all right.
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Yehi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pinches it off him. Bernardo Silva tries to play it through. That's a shade optimistic. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And they win it back again.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Good read, needed to be quality ball. That's going wide left. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's a key interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Haaland running with the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
In with the challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Foden. Vinicius Junior.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And they've got rid. He's gone direct here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he can clear it away. It's played through for him. And reclaimed it in a trice. Alexander-Arnold. Now who's going to be first to this? The most accurate pass. He's going to be disappointed with that. Kamavinga, nicely intercepted. Cherki, that looks a cracking ball. Vinicius Junior looking understandably energised after his goal. Aimed beyond the defence, and he was quick to react. That'll be a corner, and we have our very first corner. Bernardo Silva! It's their second corner of the game. Foden goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Good ball, good take. Lovely. Now chance for a shot! And that's a good finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
He's picked his way through. That is lovely. And a chance! Trustmark comes to the rescue. That is ended up in no man's land. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Kamavinga. Now it's finished. Real chance! He doesn't look too happy with that.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Chouameni gathers from the goal kick. Lewis cuts out the pass. Carreras. And it's Kamavinga. Now tries a shot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Now that's well seen too. Bernardo Silva. That pass isn't the best. Chouameni. He's had it taken off him. Not where it came from. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he can thump it away. Rudiger. Great vision. He came in hard, very hard. Bernardo Silva. And here's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Goulet. Vinicius Junior. That's going to go a long way. Taken back almost at once. He might be in here. Tries one from range. And it's hoisted clear. Can he get on the end of this? Madrid heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kamavinga, pass somewhat off target, nicely weighted ball. Carreras threads one in. Now it's Goulart. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Goulart really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He'll try from distance. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, he's having a go! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Foden, looking for the run. Foden wants to run onto this. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Foden, Cherki. Vinicius Junior. Can he get it through? Eder Militao gets over and intercepts. Vinicius Junior. Oh, what has happened here? And the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
3. Oh, great leap! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Madrid are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. Back on the way then. Tries to pass it through. Tchouaméni with the foul. Tchouaméni has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Camavinga. Gehi makes the interception. Cherki. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, that's fabulous. And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Cherki is eyeing up his options in the middle.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Eder Militao. Oh, he's burst through. Vardiol stands tall and stands strong. Haaland, he's had a shot! So, third corner of the game. Oh, good effort! And one more try! Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Looking for options for movement. Doku. Point-blank header! Final touch was poor.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And that is a little undercooked.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Gehi spots it and intercepts. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That has not gone well. That's good running with the ball. Carreras kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the...
There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Alexander-Arnold has the space to scheme. Alexander-Arnold. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's quick to return it. He is through here. Oh, he goes for a shot! And no mistake. They are playing them off the park. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Well read, nice interception.
Madrid are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Just about up to the hour now. Now, can they get him away? Haaland is onto it. And the shot! Off the post! Now, how often do you see that?
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Arda Güler. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave...
He's having a shot! And that's a sharp finish. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Can he finish? And there's a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to...
Chance! Oh, what? Has another go! No, that's just wide.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 15.
So we have movement on both benches.
Por el dorsal 21. Cambio de jugadores.
Gehi promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's found the way past. And the shot! It's a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even more...
It's Vinicius Junior. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's come to nothing. Rudiger looking to play him in. Forced to go back. Great chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. That's really well manoeuvred. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. Nico Gonzalez. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Now there's a fine ball. Brahim, he's rising! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now this could be a chance. Doku showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's heaved it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. 75 minutes played. Gonzalez has got himself a free kick.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7, el dorsal 18, el dorsal 12, el dorsal 6, el dorsal 8. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 5, el dorsal 23, el dorsal 2, el dorsal 19, el dorsal 4. Cambio de jugadores.
Carreras did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Mbappe. Ruben Dias calmly anticipates. He's a sharp little ball here. Where it came from. He's in a good position. Decent chance! Donnarumma is there to clear. And here's Mbappe.
Oh, really well played.
He's going for goal! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! A finish right from the top draw! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And he's whipped it across.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Foden. And it's Ceballos. That is good alertness. Nori. Reinders. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Nori. And now the breakaway. Now it's Doku. Referee's given a throw. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Alaba. It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Mendy kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Reinders. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Into the last 5 minutes. Now it's Bellingham. And the finish! And he's stuck it away. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving.
Shoots! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Another one. This must be his personal high.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Carvajal. That looks a decent ball. And he's managed to get free. Yehi. Nico Gonzalez. Not much subtlety about that challenge. 5 minutes to add. Ceballos. Bellingham has it in a wide position. Oh, that's a very decent... And he shoots! And that's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Nico Gonzalez. Now, can they get him away? Oh, just skips, shapes to shoot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. So here comes the substitution. Semenyo getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Alaba, Gonzalez gets a foot in here. And here's Mbappe. And he's got away from him. Ignori deals with that comfortably. Haaland. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. No way through. And there goes the final whistle. Madrid really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Mbappe walking off with the spoils, richly deserved. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you all a very good evening.